Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Economics Today. Today I'll be your host, Donovan Bradley, and today we'll also be interviewing a soon-to-be former economics student, Trevor Jones. How you doing, Trevor?
How's it going, Dom?
Having a good day?
Yeah, exams coming up, it's a little stress, but, gonna get through it.
Yeah. I understand. Been through it. So, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions here and there about economics and how your year went and, your semester with Mr. Hartman and everything.
Yeah, I learned a lot, actually. I thought, I was a little intimidated going into economics. I ain't hear too much about it. Learned a lot of stuff that actually is more modern, that portrays to me better. So I actually liked it a lot more than a normal history class or a social studies class. So I learned a lot. And having Mr. Hartman helped a lot. He's interactive, talked a lot. So
Cool guy.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Hartman.
Mm.
Baby.
So, throughout the year, what'd you guys learn about?
We learned a lot of things.
A few examples?
SOPA, PEPA, we just learned recently. I'll get into that later. And unemployment, supply and demand, and other stuff. But those stock market things about that really, attracted me. So I like it was more actual other stuff, market economy, command economy. But those things right there, portrayed more towards me, and I stuck in my head the best.
Any projects you worked on throughout the year?
You did a web lead. You had to make a product, show how did it, whatever.
What'd you make?
We made wireless headphones. And you can stick them in your ear. I'll show you the video later, but you can stick them in your ear. So it wasn't an actual product, but it was cool to make an actual product. Do a video about that. So it was cool. I liked that a lot.
Very, very interesting. So you mentioned that you learned about unemployment and all that stuff. What did you learn about unemployment in the class?
Unemployment is rough and it's high in this country, and I noticed that without a job, that means you can't pay for food and gas, and that's bringing the economy down. So unemployment is a big factor in about everything that falls down in the world or whatever. So I noticed that by kind of scared me a little bit, noticing that you don't have a job is hard, and employment is really high right now. Unemployment rate is really high right now, so I know that I need to get a job and make sure to get my life on track, so it kind of straightened me out.
Did you learn about the different types of unemployments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot, what I'm saying, but
I understand, yeah. So what about SOPA and PIPA? What can you tell me about that?
Now, that really portrays me. SOPA is an act that they want to censor the internet. So, everything you love to do at night when you're alone, you know what I'm saying? Or when you're doing a research paper, it's going to be a lot more blocked off, and resources like YouTube will probably be less, and it's something that I'm really scared it doesn't get passed. I signed the form to get it, stopped with the petition. Did you sign it?
Recently, yes, I did actually. Yeah, I went out with a few friends.
Yeah, so I really don't want it to happen. It's just basically going to just ruin a lot of things that's helpful. It's really going to affect not just school, but life and everything. And I feel like that can, have an effect on the economy also, because jobs is going to be less. Jobs that work with the internet is going to be less of those.
Very much.
So that, I feel like, can really affect the economy really badly. So I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that it won't last. So I signed the petition, you signed it, so that's a good thing. So I'm glad it doesn't happen. Hopefully.
Very, very well. What can you tell me about, what else have you learned? The stock market.
Yeah, stock market. Stock market was a little bit fun. It was a little bit different for me. I knew about the stock market. Everybody knows about the stock market, but never really knew what it was about. You know what I'm saying? So we played the stock market game where you had to buy 10 stock and buy 10 stock, and you'd be able to hone it, do what you did. It was actually based off the New York Stock Exchange, so it helped me, notice how it really was in the real world. And it's hard, and I didn't do too well in the game, but it was good.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
What'd you rank in the game?
101, 197.
Not bad.
Not bad, it's about in the middle. So, I feel like I could have did it better. I just feel like I put too much stock in a certain amount of things. But I noticed that the stock market can help you, and the stock market can, bring you down. So it could be a health factor, it could be a hurt factor, depending how you work it out. So you got to be smart with those type of things. So.
Yes. And supply and demand.
Supply and demand, yeah, that really had an effect on me this year. Supply and demand, is when the demand is really high for it, the supply is really low. That means it's going to affect the price. And try to buy the Concord, 11 Jordans. Supply really low, demand really high, raised price up to around $400. So had a personal relations with supply and demand. So I mean that one really just made it's affected me a lot. I really never noticed how supply and demand. I heard about it earlier, but I never really knew how can it have an effect on me. So this year I finally understood how supply and demand can have an effect on the economy and everything. So it could be an economy booster, but it depends on the situation.
Very understandable. Well, it's nice meeting you, Trevor.
It was nice meeting you too, Don. I appreciate the time.
I'm your host, Don Bradley, and this is Economics Today. Signing out.
Economy, economics,
Yeah.
2012, 2011.
Shout out to Hartman.
Economy, 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 economy.
Yeah, Mr. Hartman.
Ghetto outro.
I'm gonna miss your class.
Fun year, you know what I'm saying?
World Cultures is next.
2013.
Be prepared.
We back. We coming back.
Yeah.
Fresh out the new building. Peace out.